Yo, what is up, guys? We're back. Sorry, I was a little busy, but I still made it back here. Just took a day off. Sadly, that's kind of what it ends up being. I sometimes just have to take days off to fit it all in. We're gonna jump back in and play what we were doing before. On last stream. So carts and darts. What the freak? Okay. That works. What's up, bro? What's up? Oh, man. I'm literally so exhausted from today already, but I was like, yeah, I gotta still put some time in to stream. So that's what we're gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna try to finish out the saved file, and then I don't know what else, but we should have a little bit on here to go. I literally got up early and was productive, and then I got to DoorDash all day today with my sister, and then we got back. Then my grandparents wanted to hang out and watch football, so I have been like running all day today, and now I hop back on, and now we're doing streaming. But I'm learning that the more stuff I do, the more tiring the day goes, which I guess that's normal. It's normal, I guess, when you get older. Sadly. What do I want to do as far as paragons next? I could probably do a sub paragon. The bottom one. Alright. Guess we'll grind out to the next paragon. We do have our vengeful sun god up here, so it should help us a little bit. Also can add sun avatar up next to him. Yeah, that's what I tried to do yesterday, is take a day off. I feel like I've just been really pushing myself to my max, but I don't know. I wish I had endless energy, or like a way to get endless energy. That would be cool. What's up, Echo? I wish I could like somehow harness the like energy you get from caffeine without any of the negative aspects of taking a bunch of caffeine. because when I drink caffeine, I usually am shaky and like anxious, but I can do things more like productive, I guess. That probably might be my like attention disorder that I have diagnosed myself with. I swear I have some sort of like just attention disorder, and I slack a lot. But I wish I could get energy like I had as a kid. I swear I had like crazy energy as a kid. I had all the motivation and energy in the world to do endless things. I used to like bike ride to my pap's house, and his house was like 40-minute bike ride. And like crazy stuff like that. You wouldn't catch me doing that now, but I wish. I mean, I do sleep. I started taking magnesium things to sleep, but I think there's too much stuff in them because I took them to sleep and then I didn't want to wake up at all this morning. So that kind of sucked. What's up, guys? What's up? I wonder if I should post on the Discord just to let everyone know I'm live, because I swear I don't think anybody has noties on. I'll just at everybody. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I know a lot of people don't, or a lot of people just aren't around for the streams, I guess now. I do regret taking more breaks because that kind of affected my viewership. When I started taking like breaks, I noticed that a lot of people that were coming out stopped coming out, which I mean I get, because it kind of just like switched up the kind of repetitiveness of them knowing that I was going to be live. And now that they don't have that, it's kind of like cut viewership down, but it's alright. It's not about the views. I always gotta tell myself that, because I was literally streaming to people before at 2 viewers and I was still having fun. It doesn't matter how many viewers I have, as long as I'm still having fun. And I did want to get on because I said I was going to get on yesterday, right? It's only been a day since I took a break, right? Or has it been longer? I think it was only a day. I actually have to check now. Did I take a 2-day break? I started doing door dashing every day, so I don't know. I started doing it way more. So now I'm like losing track of my days. Oh no, it was just a day. So I took a day off. We streamed on October. Oh no. I streamed yesterday? Why does it say October 1st? Or was it because it was at night that I streamed? I swear I took off yesterday, but I don't know. YouTube says that I streamed on October 1st and it's October 2nd, but I don't know if that's like true, because I started the stream at like 12. So technically it was the next day, but it technically wasn't yesterday. I took a break yesterday. But yeah, I learned that the more that I kind of ignore the numbers, the more positive like mindset I have coming in. So I'm trying to do that more, where I just like, I honestly wish I could find a way to turn it off so I don't actually look at the numbers. It sucks because every like pop-up thing that I have on OBS, the plugins, if I want to like adjust my title and stuff, it also shows my views, but I don't, wish I could turn that off, because then I would focus a lot less on views. What Paragon was I trying to go for next? I don't even remember. Oh, this. Monkey sub. The farthest I can do is Dark Champion. Get mad? Get mad for what? For views? I mean, that is pretty much the 101 handbook for going viral. Oh, I didn't even see that you said you corrected me. Sorry. I literally didn't even know what you were talking about. I thought you meant like getting mad for views. Because usually people that like rage on here are like the same people that blow up most of the time. So I thought you meant like get mad for views. Trying to think of where we left off last time I was on here talking to you guys. Forget where we left off. Did you guys have a fun October 1st? Because I was wishing you guys a good October 1st before I took a day break. Also, that means that we're coming up on Halloween, which means we're already coming up on Thanksgiving as well, which is crazy. Yeah, his ability is insane. That's actually hurting my eyes. Yeah, I watch Speed and stuff. They have like their own personalities, which like just makes them stand out. And that's, I mean, I understand why they're famous, because they like, basically they don't just stream, they like put on a show by having this like high energy, like nonstop. Unfortunately, I don't know how to harness that kind of like, I don't know. I've never been somebody that's like insanely high energy, which might just mean that streaming isn't for me, because all the people that really do well with streaming are high energy people. Like at least the streamers that I know, all are very like high energy. They're not like laid back and stuff. I mean, I'm trying to think of streamers that aren't Is there any streamers that you can think of that actually are successful that aren't high energy? Because I think like off the top of my head I can think of people that I watch. Jinxie, insane, high energy, loud. Speed is probably the highest energy the person that I've watched. I watch a lot of the phase guys. They might not necessarily be like the most high energy possible, but they're also like they have content and stuff. Like I don't know. They're not always high energy, but they're like always bringing something to the streams. And I wouldn't say that they're low energy either. Who else do I watch? I'm not sure who that is. People play that game still? I literally used to play that Geometry Dash in high school. What, like high energy people are? Like Danny, my fiance, watches Queso, and I think like when I think of him, I think of more like low key streamer because he's not like super intense, but he still has those moments where he's like over the top and like yelling or making jokes or acting goofy and stuff. And I always feel like when I get on here, how my like mind works is I always just like compare myself to other streamers, and that's actually why sometimes I don't even go live, because I get like so in my head about streaming, because I know that like deep down I'm never going to be someone that is like somebody's first choice for like watching a streamer. I don't think I'll ever be that, because it's just a fact that people want high energy people. And like if you guys knew me in person, you would know that the way that I act on stream is pretty much like the way that I act in person. I don't change myself at all, and I don't like put on like a persona or like just hype myself up on streams. I literally am the same person that you guys see on stream that I am like in real life. Like the way that I act most of the time is like exactly how I act in person, which I feel like is a bad thing, but or it's a bad thing like nowadays on streaming and stuff. But I'm a monotone person. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. I just looked him up. Let me see. Eric Van Wilderman. He lives in South Korea. It's crazy. I've never seen this guy. And that's all he does is play Geometry Dash.
Levels ever made. No joke. The Labyrinth by Tricipital. And Tricipital.
I guess he has like, he kind of has a monotone voice, but he also is like, I don't know, he's like projecting his voice, which I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that type of energy to scream. I literally don't. I sometimes wonder if I like actually got my thyroid thing under control, if I would ever be able to like be more energetic, because the like thing that I deal with, my thyroid disorder, like naturally makes me tired all the time, even though I like don't sleep normal, but I'm like tired all the time. So I don't know if that like just affects me because of that. I actually don't know. I started wondering that the other day, if like if that's the reason why I'm like super just calm all the time, or if it's just because I quit like caffeine and nicotine. But I don't know. I don't think that I act different when I was vaping, or like, do I seem that different to any of you guys that have been watching me for longer than like a couple months? Because in the past 3 months, I quit my antidepressants, I quit nicotine, I quit caffeine, I literally quit everything. And I'm literally like doing a super like specific diet now too, which has me miserable. But it's like for my stomach problems. If you guys know from like the past month, month or two, you guys would know that I have stomach issues, because every time on stream I either would end because of stomach issues, or I would like complain about them on stream. And I started like pinpointing what foods upset my stomach the most, and I'm finding out that dairy is really hard to quit, but it affects me negatively. So I just kind of shrunk down how much dairy I have. And when I eat a lot of bread, like gluten, I feel like crap really bad. And I always have stomach problems after that. So I cut down, like, I tried to cut all the bread out of my diet or whatever, but I also realized that people need carbs for energy if they've eaten carbs their whole life. So I have to figure out a way to like substitute carbs, because when I don't eat them, I also feel miserable and tired all the time. So think noodles. Well, I'm glad at least some people look at it as a positive or whatever. Um it's like, I guess, a blessing and a curse, but also like, I guess the only like good part about it would be that like you guys from watching my streams know that what you're watching is like what you're getting. Like I try to be like as authentic as possible, and I try to be like the same person that I am in real life on stream as I am off stream. Like, you could honestly ask Danny, and I've never been able to change who I am on stream for like entertainment. I've never been able to do it. It just like, I don't know. I don't like the feeling of like acting completely different. I just feel like if I do that, it's kind of like just unfair for you guys, because I never like am like, you guys aren't getting the same person then. If you guys are watching me and I'm like screaming and acting insane and like manic, you're not getting the actual authentic me, and I would rather be authentic to my audience as much as I can. But then, like I said, I also know it comes with appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I know it comes with the downsides or whatever, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Honestly, I was like coming to my realization with that, with my like pap and stuff, because we were talking about how I'm still like doing YouTube, because he like casually will ask me if I'm still doing it and like how's it going and all that stuff. And I like really thought about it because he always acts like, I don't know, like he acts like it's I've always wanted to do it as like a full-time job, but I'm realistic to the point that I know that like maybe it will never happen, and like maybe this will never turn into like a real lifetime job or whatever. But I know like my family and stuff don't think it's worthwhile for the most part. But I don't know. I still enjoy doing it and I still think it's fun, and I still like meeting you guys and like hanging out with you guys and meeting new people. So even if it's just forever like a fantasy, not like a real thing or whatever, it's still nice to know that I always have like a community, even if I actually I don't know. I don't know if I took like a year break if I actually would have like everybody stay or if people would leave, but yeah, I mean, yeah, clip farming is pretty much the like most popular thing that gets people out there, especially that are like taken out of context, because then everybody figures out on like TikTok or whatever and are curious about like why did this person say this, or why did this person get angry at this person, or kind of like a TV show, how there's like drama in TV shows and that's why people love it, and that's why like what are those like dating shows on TV called that like your parents, or I mean I guess kids watch them too, but I never got into them. Like those dating shows and stuff get so many views because it's like a popularized drama. It's like all crazy drama stuff that's happening. People are getting cheated on. People are getting like yelled at, crazy things, drama 24/7, like that kind of stuff. I think that's why like that stuff is popular or whatever. But I feel like the person that I did this before said that I literally shouldn't even put any money into this because the monkey sub isn't really that important. Okay. I'll just do that. But yeah, there's always people like that just like do stuff for attention, but I don't know. I also like was trying to explain, and I don't think anyone will truly understand what I mean by this, like as far as like people that I know, like family and stuff. But like I never really cared about being famous. I'm not somebody that cares about you can literally ask anybody. You could ask Danny, even if my family was around, I could literally use it as proof. But yeah, I literally said a million times like I won't ever change myself, and I'll never like strive to be somebody that's like famous and stuff, because I really don't care if I'm famous. I really don't care if I become somebody that's like known by everybody and known in everyone's household, because I don't know, to me that's like, to a certain degree, when you get to a certain size, it's like kind of just, I don't know, OD. Like I don't care if I'm known by every single person in America. I don't care if like, I know some people go into it with those dreams, or like they just want that as the end game goal or whatever, but I don't want to have, like 100,000 people on here. Even when I had 50 people watching me, that was like enough to make me happy, even though it like most likely wasn't legitimate. Like it was enough to make me feel like honored that I had that many views. Like I literally I literally don't don't care to be doing anything just for attention. I'm not that type of person. Yeah, I love how my own fiance says that on stream. She's the clip farm, I guess. Danny's literally the person that always tells me to not change and not be fake on streams, because then that's like what causes people to like not want to watch you. GG's. But yeah. Nah, I didn't get rated. I was on YouTube, and I think what happened was somebody thought it was funny if they what is it called? View botted me. It was like a thing for like a week and a half where I would like jump up in views crazy. It would go from like 5 to 10 instantly, and then you just see 10, 15, 20. Like it didn't look like authentic viewers were coming in. And I don't know if they thought that that was going to like get me in trouble or not. It doesn't come back to a channel unless the channel's doing it, and I 100% am still here, so you guys know I wasn't doing it. Like I could care less about, I'm not paying money to view bot my page and look like I'm something I'm not. I don't care about that. But yeah, somebody thought maybe that it was going to be funny to like make me look stupid, I guess, because I got excited about it. But it's whatever, dude. I really don't care. Nobody can really affect me on here anymore. Nobody can really affect me on here anymore. I've seen and heard and just had the most crazy stuff happen to me on YouTube, especially when I first started my channel, that I don't think anything can surprise me anymore. There has been so many like random people that just have nothing better to do with their lives than like start stuff in my comments. When I first started doing stuff with my car page, I would say that was when my channel most got, like the most toxic it got was around there. What's up, bro? So from that point on, I literally had to learn to deal with like just, I don't know. There's always, if you think about it, no matter what content you do, there's always going to be somebody that thinks the opposite. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how cool of a car you have. It doesn't matter how solid the work you put into your videos. It doesn't matter. There's always like going to be people that have the opposite opinions of you, or just don't like your content and just for some reason hate you. And the sooner you realize that when you start, the easier it is. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, mentally, I don't know why I'm this way, but I always used to take things super personal. So like if somebody was mad at me online or something, I thought it had to either A, be somebody that I knew that was secretly hiding their feelings and like actually had a problem with me, or two, like I always had to justify a reason on like why people were treating me a certain way, when I honestly believe that every single creator, like as you grow in the space, like every creator has been like harassed, or I think that's why I swore, I don't know if I'm 100% like right on this or not, but I swear, if you guys know who Roman Atwood is, he's been around for like forever. I don't know if he's like mainstream as much anymore, but Roman Atwood literally had to stop posting videos because of like people harassing and finding his family. And if you think about that, that's literally worse than people being haters. There was people so obsessed with videos of a person where it's like their brain couldn't tell the difference between reality and like, you know what I mean, that they pushed those boundaries to the point that they were like trying to find where they lived in like. So yeah, there's always like, I don't know, there's always I guess there's always what I'm basically saying is there's always a kind of a downside to being online, but no matter what you do, there's always gonna be like, there's always going to be something that you just have to get through that kind of sucks, but it's like, it happens. Can I get my guy down here? No. Okay, well, I barely survived that, so what else can I put to try to... Oh, I always forget the easiest thing to help buff. And then somebody taught me this on the last stream I did. Have one of these guys towards the end. And he'll like stop them dead in their tracks when they get close. So it gives me a little bit of protection. In reality, people are just people. Yeah. Everyone's brain, I guess, is just hardwired slightly different or something, because I don't know about you, but I don't care how interesting somebody is online. I'm not following them or going to their house or doing something like that. Like the story that Roman Atwood told when he came back online was actually like crazy. And he still doesn't, like, he'll make content sometimes, but he said he's like gonna be more private with his life and stuff. I don't think anyone like knows. Well, I guess maybe some people do, because he does have a car wash and stuff. So I don't know how that works. Casey? Casey, or is that Bluey? Hello? Who keeps nudging my door? Michaela? Who keeps nudging my door? My door just opened 2 inches. Was it Bella or Casey? Well, that was Bella nudging it. She always likes to see what I'm doing. Balooty, 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 balooty. My dog is nowhere to be found. I have to go down and find her. Little hot dog. I gotta get her on brand new food and crap because of her butt problems. And she's starting to like scoot around again, and she just was at the vet for them, so I don't know. I gotta get her special foods. So I gotta go on and Google search that crap. I'm literally gonna have to leave you guys for 1 second because... Oh, if you guys were wondering, I'm doing the aeroplanes because I'm trying to get a better Paragon. Alright, I have to run down real quick because I don't know where she is, and Lord knows she's like doing something bad or something. Hello, sorry. I almost left before saying hi. What's up? I'll be right back. My little wiener dog is downstairs by herself, and that's never a good thing. Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, I found her. She was being a little goofball. She was hiding under the sofa for whatever reason. Favorite tower? Well, my favorite Paragon is still Monkey Buccaneer. My favorite tower would have to be Super Monkey would be boring. I would say my most favorite tower for damage output next to the Super Monkey would either be Dartling Gunner or Ninja. Ninja I like not for damage output, but I like using him as a starter. And I like using the strat at the beginning, using a bunch of Shinobis. But that's just like a fun thing to do. That's not really a serious strat or anything. Dartling Gunner, I just like I actually like all the paths really for damage output. They're like one of those that isn't a Paragon but can still do solid output that isn't Super Monkey. But alright, Echo, you're good, bro. Thanks for coming out. Anyways. Appreciate you, dude. Have a good night's sleep, brother. I was telling you guys about sleep stuff. This is what I got for sleep. But I don't know if I like them or not. They have magnesium in them and vitamin D3, which is good because I think I need that. But I don't know. I took one last night and it had me like tired like within 10-15 minutes. But then when I fell asleep, I noticed that this morning I didn't want to wake up when I was supposed to. So I kept sleeping and then I slept in, which is not good, which the whole point was to get to bed earlier so I could wake up earlier. And instead it just made me like actually want to sleep the entire day. Like I actually didn't want to wake up. I felt like I had taken something crazy. Yeah, the Monkey Ace is like, I would say probably the best Paragon for sure. Glue Gunner is solid. I just feel like I don't use the Glue Gunner as much as I should probably. I usually go with the super brittle Ice Monkey over the glue, but when I do use the Glue Gunner, I always use Glue Storm because I like the ability. I think the ability is goated. I wish I could have a little bit better of a setup. I think I'm working on the basement tomorrow too, on top of everything else I've been doing and telling you guys, so that maybe I'll have that room back. I don't know. I'll have to do at least an update where I show you guys what it looks like, but maybe if I get the paint tomorrow, I could do a live stream where I paint it and show you guys like the process. I mean, it's not going to be very exciting, but I could sit down there and show you guys the basement now from like what you guys remember if you've been on stream for longer than, how long have I been up here for now, this room? Like a month and a half. I don't know if I want to actually like, I could at least put my setup back down there. Because I had like Ethernet and stuff down there. That's what's up, bro. How long have you been playing the game for? yeah, the dog's name's Casey. I don't know what she's doing. She's a wiener dog. Right now she's being a little sneaky dog. I don't know what she's doing. Like, actually, she's licking a blanket, but I think she, like, hit her ball in it.
What are you doing? You want me to move this so you can sleep?
There, you sleep. Come on, pop, 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 pop. It's getting a little sketchy out here. I honestly guess you're right. I should add a glue storm, dude. That don't sound normal. I gotta text my sister about that. What? Dude, you cannot take the ball. Fun fact, I actually have been playing this since Balloon Tower 4. I just haven't picked up the game since the 6th one came out. But then I decided to try it out on a stream, and that's kind of what made me start loving it again and playing it, because I played this in high school. It was the only game that I could get on our school computer. It was a Flash version. And now somehow the rest is history. Now I play this on stream like all the time. Dude, I don't know why the washer sounds like it's like just disposing water into my room. Oh, it's getting actually insanely cold in PA, guys. The weather right now is 53 degrees out, and I opened my window, and for the first time it actually feels cold in my room and not warm. I wonder what the weather's actually supposed to be like all night, because if it's going to be like this, I'm going to start sleeping with my windows open all night. I think my pap said that he wanted me up by 9 tomorrow for whatever freaking reason. Yeah, I might be able to keep my window open all day. It's supposed to be a high of 70. That is beautiful weather. Means it's actually starting to be fall in PA, at least where I'm at. Okay, I need to start adding more planes, I guess. Just for pop count, but also it'll add a little bit to our defense, so why not? My dog is currently dragging a blanket around that she wrapped around her toy ball because she likes hiding toys and then finding them. So she's dragging a blanket around the ground. I don't know where it's supposed to be 80s, but not today, not tomorrow. Not at least here. But I mean, it might make a full recovery, I don't know. I'm just ready for it to be fall, honestly. Okay. We will be able to upgrade. I just gotta... Dang it. I hate that I have those loan things. She finally settled down. Let's go. W's in the chat for Casey getting tired. I thought she was gonna start barking again. She usually gets hype in the middle of the night and wants to play, but I can't say the word because then she gets hyped by it. Come on, pop, 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 pop. Okay, the glue gunner is kind of coming in clutch because it's slowing them down more too. Oh no. We almost lost it. Did he? Why are you not doing anything, dude? Ice monkey. Brother. Where'd my helicopter? What did I ever do with the helicopter? Never even realized that I didn't have helicopter anymore. Weird. Okay, I need that because I gotta move some stuff. I wanna move him, I guess, closer down here. Because he is not getting any. And he pops the second time. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get to round 300 or close to it on this map anyways, so that's pretty darn good with no real, like, Paragon support. Like, I haven't pushed Paragons at all, really. They're all super low. Yeah, I can get him down here, right? Yeah, I gotta get him down there. Alright, that's not bad. I'm not going to keep pushing it. I'll accept defeat. I will accept defeat. Alright, I was really debating this if I want to try to beat my highest round or not. Like starting tonight. It'd have to be a two-parter because I'm not going to do a full 8-hour stream because I have things to do tomorrow. Sadly, I wish I could commit to an 8-hour stream, but can't commit to an 8-hour stream. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see your message that said, what is your least favorite tower? My least favorite tower. Honestly, I'd say my least used tower is probably mortar. If I had to get rid of one for the rest of like playing the game, honestly probably dart monkey, just because even with his like paragon, it's not that impressive, but he is useful in the beginning, like sometimes. My least favorite paragon's gotta be either Apex or the monkey sub. I don't know why, I just am not a fan of it. Like I feel like when I get the monkey sub, no matter how much XP, anything I put into it, it's not great. All right, let's do Geraldo. What should I do for, I guess, if I'm really trying to push it and really want to get farms or farming stuff going, I should just do cubism again. I was going to do logs, but logs just isn't the most fun for farming and all that stuff. We do change the title. Beating round. No, not beating. Passing round. What's our highest? $352. I like Druid for money. That's probably the number one thing that I use Druid for. The Spirit of the Forest next to a farm goes crazy. Let me put down Dart Monkey. And then Geraldo. I want to put him down as early on as possible because I want him to level up shop as possible, as fast as possible. And then we gotta just do everything we did over, but actually commit to putting more Paragon totems for every tower instead of like shortening them. Because when I first did this stream, it took me 8 hours straight. I'm not going to do that. I know now I'm going to do a two-parter so I can really take as much free time as possible to get everything set up, which just frees me up more time setting up, which is good on me for that. I'll be able to do that pretty easy. I guess strat-wise for the start would be getting as many things on the field that I can that will boost money and go from there. I guess I can turn effect scale back on for now. It's kind of boring sometimes after seeing it for a while with no effect scale, so we'll switch it up a little bit. So basically what I'm saying by that is I'm going to try to get all the buffs on the field, not buffs, all the monkeys on the field that bring in extra income. That's what I'm going to set up first, just so that we can actually start accumulating money right from the jump. What else do I need money-wise? I can do the Buccaneer strat too. Literally just speed running every single monkey that buffs. Speed run. Dude, my room makes some crazy noises. Alright, now we got all of them on the field at least. No, not all. We need helicopter. Still need helicopter. We're good. Alright, let's focus on Druid first, I guess. Doesn't really matter which one we focus on. So if you guys didn't know what we're doing, we're just speed running as much stuff on the field to get as much monkey money off the rip. I will start putting down farms too, but Alchemist has the bottom path, which is lead to gold, which turns lead balloons into money, and then he has another ability to turn even more balloons into money. You have the engineer monkey with the balloon trap. Every time he captures the balloons, it's equals to cash. Druid middle path, jungle bounty, and spirit of the forest make money. Spirit of the forest next to a farm makes more money. Monkey buccaneer, all the bottom paths generate crazy cash. So that's always a good strat. And then on top of that, I put the farm in range too. And farm will make money as well, but trying to kind of get the basics to start out with at least. Wow, my one arch nemesis. I left him go, whatever. I literally could have just done night vision goggles too, but it's alright. We need elite defender. Need farms. Guess I can make him too. Sure, why not? Just need to make sure we have something for camos. Was that too close to him? All right. Let's go. Yeah, realistically, if I think about this, if I did the math, this would probably take like another 9 or 10 hours straight to do. So we'll do like 2 hours, do an hour and a half longer on this, trying to get set up. And then I'll continue it the next couple days as like content. I just, that ticks me off when I do that. When I talk and I don't actually click the right stuff. Alright, honestly we can lock in because crow nests will do damage to camos as well, but we also get the cool part of making money off of them. See, now we can just keep making more and more and more and more money. Stacking that strat up until we can get to a good point with Geraldo. Once we unlock the Paragon totems that boost the Paragon level, we can really lock in. And then we want to place as many... I try to do as many two tier, 3 tier, and 4 tier on top of everything else to try to get the Paragon as high of a level as possible. But I think everybody slightly does different stuff, but in the end it's all determined by money spent, pops, and I think that's it. I don't know, could be wrong, could be more to that I'm missing, but all right, let's get a couple merchants. They'll bring in crazy money. Yeah, we're set for round 40 already, I think. Go for a balloon trap next, just because that's free money, like, pretty quickly. See another merchant man. Had grape shot to him for defense. That do pretty good for leads too. Are any of you guys playing along at home or anything like that? Favorite trades. Still making moves, guys. Let's go. Look at that. That's actually crazy how much money we're making each round. Just get another couple of these dudes down, but we need to lock in at least. See, heal all the points we get from money 2 will help us with the Paragon levels, because for some reason it makes a huge difference and it counts towards pops. So I love me these little guys. I'm gonna lock that in. Oh, I also ordered new glasses because the ones I have now are like really heavy. And I was supposed to get them. Yes, I was supposed to get them the 1st. And I have no word on where they're at or why I haven't gotten them yet. So that's sketchy. It's a name company, but still, like, why you guys gotta do me like that? Probably just should have got rush delivery because I'm impatient, but whatever. What do you mean? What's round 2? Oh, like trying this round 2. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm not doing a full stream though. I'm only gonna do a little mini portion. I'm gonna separate it by streams so that I can actually properly put time and effort into it. The last time I did it, I was so freaking tired, and I was just trying to get done with it. So I cut corners when I honestly think I could probably do better now if I separate it from streams. I remember you now being on here before. Sorry, I literally like draw a blank sometimes and have to like remember everybody. Yeah, that one was miserable, honestly. The full sleep deprivation was nuts. Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Plus now I have to actually get up and DoorDash and stuff. So now I have another IRL job that I gotta do. So I can't sleep in and like kind of be a little lazy, because with my landscaping job I can kind of really do whatever I want because I'm my own boss. But if I do that with DoorDash, I don't make any money doing it. So gotta be smart with it, you know. Appreciate you, Karen, though. Most people honestly wouldn't care. They'd probably just want me to do it for the entertainment of last time. I actually was like so sleep deprived, I didn't even know it was happening half the time. I actually had no idea what was happening half the time. The last like 3 or 4 hours, I felt like so delusional. It was crazy. Like I actually didn't feel like I was a real person. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. Okay, I'm working on these guys, but what else should I work on defensively while I'm doing this? For what's like a go-to Paragon? I mean, I could do easy. I could start easy, or I could jump and just like go straight for ninja. Yes, I'll just do ninja because he's my fave. Oh yeah, I didn't really update you guys on DoorDash at all, but it's really fun. I gotta get my car running great so I can start doing it more, because my sister and me have been doing it for the most part. But it's literally like, it feels like you're playing a video game simulator or something. It just tells you where to go at like the restaurant to pick up the food. You sit in line. Most of the places that you get the food from are like really nice. I've been offered like drinks and stuff a lot just because they're like running slower and stuff. So you get like free drinks, and I don't know, it's really fun. It's like the easiest job that doesn't feel like a job, if that makes sense. I feel like it's the most easy, like, job, like, I don't know, like, shortcut into making money. If you actually want to, like, have a shortcut to making money. Oh, hold off from Paragons. Oh, she's sweet little psycho, the little bit psycho. I ain't a lot for him, but if I did top path of the mermonkey, I could have more spots for my boats. Dude, one thing, I don't know where it came from, but my allergies have been so insane recently. It sucks. Like, actually royally sucks. Didn't put him in the most optimal spot, but he's still chilling, dude. I can feel my allergies starting. I can feel them starting. Yeah, I mean, using your own vehicle is like diminishes the value of it faster, but you can also on your whatchamacallit, on your taxes, you can get write-offs on that. So my game plan, I still want to do this. Everybody in my family keeps saying that I shouldn't, but I'm going to, like, most likely just save up for a beater car and then avoid putting miles on my own vehicle and put something on, like, some easy, like, lower mile, just gas efficient car, like a Honda or Toyota or something like that, just so that I'm not spending a lot of money and putting a lot of stuff into my actual main vehicle, because I don't want my main vehicle to be fully diminished, like, right off the rip. I'd rather put miles on, like, a beater car or something. That's what I see most people that actually do it full-time drive, is mostly just beater cars. It's kind of like with Domino's and stuff. Domino's drivers around here, everyone that works for Domino's, they be rocking like 98 Corollas and 2000 Civics. Yeah, I looked into Priuses too. I just don't know much about replacing batteries with them, because apparently the older ones had battery issues, and I read on, like, a forum that they're really expensive to replace, which I actually didn't realize they're really expensive to replace. So that would suck if I got stuck with a huge bill right off the rip. But yeah, like, an electric car would definitely save on gas. It's like a cheat code. Like my cousin has a hybrid car. His would probably be really good because he gets like 50 miles per gallon. It's pretty much like you have to, if you're not going to take orders specifically to save you money per like mile, because it wants you to, it suggests on the app when you first start that you should do every mile is $1. Like you don't want to go less than $1. So if you're driving 5 miles, you should get at least $5. And me and my sister do it and stuff, and we won't take like anything less. But I feel like if you get better gas mileage, sometimes you could maybe get away with that. But realistically, like, I guess you really want to stick true to that. It's past the 2010. Yeah, see, I don't know too many things. I've never owned an electric vehicle, but I know, like, yeah, you're probably right. There's probably a certain year, make, and model where they like improved their reliability. I know Toyota is in general like a pretty reliable vehicle. I just don't know enough about. And you see like ones where you would consider it like a more of like a financially good choice to spend something that's like not a lot of money, since it's going to be like my side beater car. But like anything super low mileage around here, you really have to like scour the internet for. Because there will literally be ones for like, I saw a Prius, I don't remember the exact year. I know it was newer than a 2010, but it had 110,000 miles, and they were asking like over 10 grand. And realistically, for me to have a second car, a second insurance cost, all that, I don't know if that would make sense. Like I was looking at like cars for like 4 grand around, because then it's like in the realm of beater. But like if you look at certain vehicles, you can get them for pretty low miles. Like I actually went in person. I didn't even tell you guys that I looked at a Ford Focus in person that had 80,000 miles. That one wasn't bad. What else did I look at? I was going to look at a Fusion, which had 80,000 miles. That was 3,800. I find some really, like, I found a really nice Camry that was like 75,000 miles, original owner, 2002. I just literally waited a day. It was like a steal, and it was gone. It was gone in a day. It was posted in a day and gone in a day. I think they were asking like $39,500, like $3,950. I should have gotten it. I shouldn't have waited a day, but I put it off just one day, and it was already too late. One owner Camry. I know that car definitely gonna last a long time to its next owner. I just messed up and waited too long. I would say yes, bro, but I don't honestly think I'm gonna lose anytime soon, because I'm going for insanely high rounds. So that would kind of be pointless to what am I trying to say? Like, it's gonna be, there's gonna be no point in like waiting till I go down, if that's like what you're waiting for, because yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. We're going for high rounds. That's kind of like the whole point of it, but because I'll probably be playing for 2 hours and then another 2 hours tomorrow and then another 2 hours, and we're gonna pass 352. Gotta pass the highest record that I've had. I guess this isn't terrible for racking up money so far, right? Not doing too terrible. Did I miss anything else for money? I guess the helicopter. Can give me some extra drops. He's a money flipper, that's all I know. Prison, it's all I know. Dude, is anybody in chat have a November or October birthday coming up? I want to know if anyone else has a fall B-day. If anyone cared, mine's in fall too. I got a fall B-day. It's kind of scary. It's coming up this fast because when it's this time of year, I like know we're getting close to the end of the year and it was already another year gone by when you get in October, because then you're like, damn, it's about to be November, and November means it's December. And it goes by like with a blink of an eye. It actually scares me how fast it goes, because I look forward to Christmas every year with the family, and within like seconds, it's like, oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's crazy. Try to put, what do I want my first thing to be? Should I just go with easiest? Yeah, so I'll just go with easiest. In and out of prison, it's all I know. It's all I know. Song is stuck in my head. Every time I get on TikTok, it's an edit with that for whatever reason. Oh, is it too cold for you, Case? I just realized that she's like... Is it too cold for you, Bubby? I'll close the window. I don't want to freeze you out. Yeah, I know. Forgot it's actually really cold out. I guess nobody has birthdays in the fall. Well, I'm a fall baby. It's kind of exciting when you're in the fall, and I like always look forward to my birthday because I get to spend it with everybody. But also, I don't like the concept of getting older, but I need to just realize that everybody goes through that, so I gotta grow a pair. I'm gonna try my best to get as high of ones as I can, which is why this is gonna be like a multi-part stream, because it actually takes a long time to be strategic about that. Okay, it says are recommended to get the top degree 100 Paragon. You have to collect 16 million pops across all towers. Achieve 100 total non-tier 5 upgrades. I mean 100 monkeys other than the tier 5s. Spend at least 250,000 worth of towers of the chosen type to be sacrificed by the Paragon. You must also have Geraldo as your hero and purchase a significant number of Paragon totems. It doesn't even tell me the exact number. Any long map with space for farming. Does nobody online know exactly how many? Everyone's just like spitballing. $45 totems. That's crazy. I was watching somebody on YouTube do it. The amount of money I'm gonna need is unheard of. Unheard of. But it's okay. It's okay, guys. How do I always place this just like just enough to piss me off. It's always off by like a centimeter. So the money flipping, it's all I know. Alright, I'll do a bank. And then I'll do a Wall Street. Alright. Sorry guys, I just gotta make sure that I'm locked in and getting as much down as possible. Let's get one more of these guys. Don't have any more money for anything else from them. I just let one pass. I'm